Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm going to be working with the free sketch number 27 from the Sketch Support series by Allison Davis at Scrapbook Generation. Okay, so this is the most recent sketch support sketch that Allison has posted on her blog. It is sketch number 27 and it is free at Scrapbook Generation. I will link it down below. And it calls for five 3x5 photos and two 2x2 photos. So I printed some Christmas photos, and this one I couldn't quite get down to 3x5, but I'll make it work. And then a couple of little 2x2s. And the reason I went with Christmas photos is partly because seeing a 2-page layout, knowing there's quite a few photos, and knowing what's in my 2-print folder, I'd probably either go with a Christmas or a grad, and I feel like I've done a couple grad layouts recently, so I'm going to try a Christmas one. I don't think I've scrapbooked any Christmas from 2021. I just didn't feel it, I guess. And so anyways, I think it's time. Now, the other thing that kind of inspired me to do Christmas was that this row of stars, obviously this is just embellishments. It could be anything you want, hearts, hexagons, like whatever. It could be, I don't know, cars, trees, whatever. But because I saw stars, it made me think of this pack of chipboard sticker stars from the Warm Wishes collection with Vicki Boutin and American Crafts. And I purchased quite a bit of this collection. I bought the creative kit from Jennifer Edwardson Creative Inc. And I also bought the add-on kit, and I think I bought a couple of extra things along the way maybe. So I have like the stencil and all of the washi. So I'm hoping to use this creative kit to not just do this layout, but to do quite a bit of my 2021 Christmas photo scrapbooking. So that is where I got my inspiration from, was those chipboard stars and having a plethora of photos to choose from at Christmas time. So I am going to pause the camera here. I pulled just two plain white textured cardstock 12 by 12 from American Crafts to view my background. I'm going to cut down some of the patterned paper. Now for these ones, I think instead of cutting the full 3 by 12 strip, I think I'm going to cut it in smaller and use the 6 by 6 paper pad. Or no, it's not 6 by 6, is it? It's 6 by 8, because this came with the add-on kit. And I like the smaller patterns in these. So I think I'm going to try that for the ones across here. This one I'll use probably a full 12-inch strip. And yeah, so I'm going to pause the camera here and let's get started. Okay, so here is what I've come up with so far. Here's the sketch that we started with, and we have, let's see, 3 by 5 photos. This one is a 3.5 by 5, and I mounted it on a different kind of patterned paper and popped it up. And in place of the stitching that she has on her sketch, I have used this green washi tape with gold stars. That's really hard to see on camera, but it's super cute. And then I took my 6 by 8 paper pad and cut some sheets into 3.5 by 3 rectangles, I guess, for the patterns across the top and the bottom. So these, instead of a full 3 by 12 strip, I put 3 by 3.5, 3 by 3.5. This one is the exception. I used a full 12-inch sheet for that one, 3 by 12. Got my she has 2 strips of embellishment on her layout, and I started out that way. I actually started embellishing up here and started making, I think I got 11 stars up here. And then when I started down here, I didn't want the stars taking away from the small photos, and so I didn't put as many. I put 5 down here. And then that made me feel like it was a little like awkward, so I added some stars up here as well, even though those aren't in the sketch. I just felt like that's what was going to balance out my layout. I got my journaling typed up and I printed it on a different 6.5, what do we call them? 6x8. I keep wanting to call them 6x6, but 6x8 papers, and cut that down and put it into my layout. And I made a mistake here, and it said after supper we wet. I don't know if it auto-corrected or if I just missed the N, but I just wrote it in because I didn't want to reprint it. And I don't think anybody's going to care as long as it's readable, right? I used one of the puffy, thicker titles from this collection, Warm Wishes, and they're just puffy titles. I also used some of these puffy gold stars in my embellishment clusters. And I feel like I put a good dent in my, in this pack of chipboard thickers, but look how much is still in there. It's so wild. I used 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 of them. I got a few chipboard. These ones are Merry and Bright Champagne Gold Foil chipboard stickers. And what did I pull from here? I got this little piece, this banner piece, and this one was like, had like the gold on both sides, but I just chopped one off and put it here. Then I also put one of the tag pieces right here. So that's what came from that chipboard sheet. Then from the sticker book, I grabbed a couple more word phrase bits, I think just the 2. And I think that was it from there. Now, because I kind of got carried away, well, it wasn't just that I got carried away. I had trouble adhering these, and then I wanted to like read through the phrases before picking them, so that I didn't want to do that on camera. So I got quite a bit of this finished before I turned the camera back on. So what I need to do now, actually, is grab a date stamp, which is hiding in here. And I need a new one because this one ends in 2021. December. Ooh, now I don't know what the date was. I didn't write it down. Well, that's weird for me. I usually do that. Okay, well, I'll have to do that after. And then, so I still need a date stamp. I'm going to stick that right here so I don't forget. And then I am going to do just some finishing touches. So for finishing touches on this one, I kept these puffy stickers out of the packaging because I don't have enamel dots in with this collection kit, but I do have these little puffy dots that came in this puffy sticker sheet. And so I think before pulling in some enamel dots from somewhere, I'll probably use these up. My nose is running, yuck. Okay, so here we go. Get some puffies in there. I'm gonna put a couple over here. Put one here and one here. And maybe down here, we'll put a couple as well. Fill in that gap there, maybe, because there's a little bit of dead space right in the middle there. Oh, I don't want that one over there. Like a lighter green, maybe. There we go. Okay, so we have got photos, a title, so I picked the title Twinkle, Shine, and Sparkle, journaling, and the date. And so I'll add that. I have to look it up, I guess. And I think that's going to be it for today. So this is my take on sketch number 27 from the Sketch Support Series with Allison Davis from Scrapbook Generations. You can find the link to this sketch down below and print it off for yourself if you'd like. And I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you did, please click that like button to give me a thumbs up. Hit the show more button under the video description if you'd like to find links to some of the things that we talked about today. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. If you would like to see more of my videos, it would make my day to have you as a subscriber. Just click that subscribe button and be sure to hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified when a new video comes up. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.